Alright, y'all. It is 3:30 in the morning, November 11th. I take that back. November 5th. Or you can say the 4th, however you look at it. This story is so good, I had to tell y'all right now because it just happened, okay? Check it out. So tonight, November 4th, I went to Russ's Brew House for karaoke. Shout out to Ace. Shout out to Kevin. We had a lot of fun up there. Shout out to everybody up there. And so I had 2 cranberry and vodkas. That was cool. So then, at about 1:15, Kick Rocks, I went to Prime. Shout out to everybody I saw at Prime. I saw a lot of people up there I knew tonight. But it was jumping like Prime usually is on a Wednesday night. And it was cool. I had 2 waters. Shout out to Jessica. I got 2 waters. So, I had a lot of fun there. And I say about 2:30 I bounced. Now, I was hungry. Like I always am after the club. So I thought to myself, I'm going to go to Krispy Kreme because to my understanding, Krispy Kreme usually is open 24 hours. So I jumped to my Focus, rode the Krispy Kreme. It was all dark. It was shut down, closed. Sad face. So my next thought is, Burger King, they're open 24 hours now. So I can go there and get some of those itty bitty burgers they have. The little 6-pack of those small little White Castle knockoffs. With cheese and ketchup. No pickle, no mayonnaise, no mustard, whatever. So anyway, so I'm in my car. I'm slapping the Ryan Leslie new CD Transitions. I recommend you check it out. And I get to Burger King. I'm sitting in the drive-thru. Now, the lights on the inside are off, but the drive-thru window light is on. And the little thing you're speaking to, that's on also, because it had a little thing scrolling at the bottom. It had a picture on there and everything. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I pull up, roll my window down, wait a second. I look over and I say, are you open? So I wait a little bit longer. I'm looking at my phone. I'm sending a text message, and then I'm checking my Facebook on my phone. Next thing you know, the Clarksville Elroys pulled up behind me, and I saw the guy get out and open his door and get out of his car. Now I'm thinking he wants some Burger King also. So I looked back and I was like, man, they're closed. It's not even open. I can't get any burgers. I really wanted some too. He goes, how long you been sitting here? No. He said, you been sitting here a while. I was like, well, I'm waiting for them to say something, but apparently they're closed, so I guess I can't get anything to eat here. And then he said, yeah, okay. And he said, they're open? He said, I think they closed a long time ago. It's like, well, I mean, the one in Jeffersonville's open 24 hours, and the one in Clarksville's open 24 hours also. And then he said, how much you had to drink? I'm thinking to myself, this man thinks I'm crazy sitting here in a drive-through window of a closed building, sitting there for like, I hadn't been sitting there for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but I was on my phone checking my Facebook, and I was flying a kite. And then he said, turn your car off. No, he asked for my ID, took my identification, went back to his scraper. He came back to my car. He said, turn off your car and come back here with me. By this time, another cop car done pulled up, looking like a situation. So I get out of my car, and I'm not even tripping because I know I had 2 cranberry and vodkas, and I am far from drunk, and even farther from being tipsy. I'm feeling 100% great. So he said, I'm going to have you do a series of sobriety tests. I was like, dig? Which one's first? He got the flashlight, put it up in my face. Of course, he had a pen. He said, all right, here's what we're going to do. I want you with your eyes, don't turn your head, to follow the ink pen. All right? I said, cool. Y'all know me. I'm giggling, I'm laughing and stuff. But he's like, all right. He does the pen like how he does it. And all that. I passed that test. Easy. So then he said, this is what else I want you to do. He said, I want you to put your arms out to your side. He said, put your right or left leg, put it out in front of you a little bit. And then count to, he said, keep on counting until I tell you to start. Till I tell you to stop. He said, like 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. He said, all right. He said, go. I stuck my leg out and I counted to like 30 with my leg out. Perfect. Good balance. I wasn't even tripping. Once again, I'm giggling and stuff. Y'all know how I am. I'm dumb. So then another cop car pulls up. And so, the guy's out there. And then the third test was, You put your right foot down, put your left foot right in front of it, and do that for 9 steps. And then turn around and do the same thing back 9 steps. So before I did that. Easy. I passed it simple. It was nothing. So we're sitting out there at the cops and stuff, and they're going to maybe do the breathalyzer test. You know me, I'm stupid. I ain't tripping on the breathalyzer test. I looked at one of the guys and I was like, "What's the final score of the IU basketball game tonight?" I was like, I didn't catch the end of that game. They looked at me like, this boy thinks he's going to pass this test. I wasn't tripping, so the guy was like, "Oh, I didn't get the final score of the game." And then I was still sitting there talking about, I need to find out about this Burger King. It's open 24 hours sometimes. And they're like, oh, I guess so. I guess it just closes on Thursday nights. I should have said, Playboy, it's Wednesday. You drunk? But I didn't do all that. I had to park my tongue. I didn't want to be in trouble. So the cop got the breathalyzer. He said, okay, blow on this for 10 seconds. I blew in it. He looked at it. He showed the other guy. And then he goes, my battery must be dead. Called another cop to come. Another cop pulled up. 4 cop cars over there. We're sitting out there. My car is off. I'm dancing. I'm being stupid. I'm jumping around and stuff. And I probably look like I got drunk. I probably didn't help any, but I got energy. So I'm sitting there moving and stuff, and I'm giggling and laughing, and I'm talking to them. I'm saying stupid stuff about sports, and one guy tried to talk to me about the Colts because I have Colts tags on my car. So then the other guy pulled up with his breathalyzer test. He goes, you got a good battery? He goes, yeah, I got a good battery. I put it in here. So he goes, all right, we'll use your breathalyzer. He said, and then they ran my license to see if I was valid. Of course I was valid. And then the guy had the breathalyzer. He goes, all right, you're going to blow into this. I was like, dig? I'm laughing again. I blew into the breathalyzer. 10 seconds. My calendar. Anyway, for 10 seconds, I blew into it. He looked at it. He was like, this right? I guess it is right. He said, same thing on my breathalyzer. I thought my batteries were dead. The guy was like, my batteries are good. I blew a 0.004. Be for real. I told them, and then they kept on saying, when did you have your drink again? When was your last drink? I said, about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. I had my drinks at Russ's Brew House. Oh, where's that at? It's on Barstown Road. Come check it out sometime, sir. Come do karaoke on a Wednesday. That's what I told him. And I said, then I went to Prime. Oh, where's Prime? I said, on Main Street in Louisville. You know where the Main Street Lounge used to be? It was right there. Oh, I've heard of that. So then, after that, I blew the almost negative on the breathalyzer. They're like, okay, you're good. You can go ahead and go. They're like, the places that are open are Steak and Shake. And then he says, I know it's open. I live here too. I'm from this area, sir. Jumped on my scraper and poked out. Got my Ryan Leslie and slapped it. And then I went to pow! McDonald's. Breakfast. Yes. Hash browns. Oh boy. Sausage and egg biscuit. And that was that. That's my story of the night. I had to share with y'all because it's so funny and ridiculous. Had to let y'all know. So now you know. I'm gonna eat my food and go to bed. I'll be at Banana Republic tomorrow. I'm going to Indianapolis this weekend. Indy, I'll see you this weekend. That's what it is, kid. Good night.